Hey everybody, so in today's video we're going to talk about the origins of the myth that plant-based diets are actually healthy and superior for humans. And I'm going to share my screen and show you how it all started. Basically, the way it went down is because of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. They believed that eating a vegetarian diet is healthier because of basic ideology. There's really no science, no evidence, nothing of that sort to support it. And it all started with the founding member, Ellen G. White. And as you can see, that's her. She was an American author and the co-founder of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. And she was a staunch vegetarian, and she believed that you don't want to harm animals. And maybe she felt more compassion or couldn't tolerate the sight of animals being murdered for us to eat them, and then tried to find a way in the Bible that she could justify it, and she found it. And the way that she found it is in Genesis 1-9. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Genesis 1-9 says, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but basically it says, "Then God said, I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth, and every tree that has fruit with seed in it, they will be yours for food." So she took that and ran with it and decided that it's justified for her to believe that a vegetarian or plant-based diet is superior, and she preached it, basically. And then she started the Battle Creek Sanitarium, which was sort of a resort spa wellness type thing. They don't like to call it a hospital, but you can call it a hospital, but on a bigger scale. It became very popular. Celebrities would go there. Rich people would go there, like Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, J.P. Morgan. They were all known patients. And then Ellen G. White really supported John Harvey Kellogg, which we all know. He invented cornflakes, right? John Harvey Kellogg was supported by the Seventh-day Adventist Church to become a doctor. They literally paid for his schooling and everything. And then he eventually took over the management. He managed the Battle Creek Sanitarium. And obviously he was also a vegetarian doctor and believed in that from an ideology. He called it biologic living, basically eating a vegetarian diet. And that was the diet that he offered in his hospital. John Harvey Kellogg has a lot of issues too. He was so religious that he believed that masturbation was a sin. And so he boasted that he never consummated his 40-year marriage with his wife. Never had sex with his wife for 40 years. And because of that, also, he wanted to help others not sin and not masturbate. And that's why he developed cornflakes, which, by the way, if you eat a lot of cornflakes, they will definitely tank your hormones and your libido will be gone. Libido is the #1 marker of health, and you really don't want to do that. So it just goes to show you how ideology and religious beliefs can influence such high-ranking individuals and can have such a huge effect on everybody else, what they believe. It doesn't stop here. The Sanitarium, Battle Creek Sanitarium, that was directed and managed by John Harvey Kellogg, employed another person, Lena Frances Cooper. Lena Frances Cooper became the head dietitian of the hospital. That's her. So she actually was a nursing student, and she graduated from Battle Creek Sanitarium, and she became kind of like a protege for John Harvey Kellogg. And so he hired her after she graduated and made her head dietitian, prescribed vegetarian diets to all the patients. It doesn't end there. She ends up co-founding the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Back then it was called the American Dietetics Association. So it was her idea to start that. And to this day, you see the heavy focus and the heavy effect that she's had on pushing this plant-based narrative. And this is why to this day, dietitians are still taught that a vegetarian or a vegan diet is actually a healthy diet, and you can be in optimal health as long as you formulate it well. And then you have the cherry picking of the studies, of course, and then you have the Loma Linda University, which is also a Seventh-day Adventist institution, putting out research and kind of like studying what they already know or what they already believe to be true, which is that a vegetarian diet is healthy. And so that's the thing that they keep studying over and over again. And so, yeah, those are the origins. It has nothing to do with science. It has nothing to do with evidence. It has everything to do with just somebody who felt like, oh, dogs are cute or pigs are cute and we don't want to kill them. So let's try and find somewhere in the Bible where it supports my view. And then we ran with it. And that's what happened. And to this day, unfortunately, we are suffering from the effects of this ideology and this wide pervasive belief. Yeah, that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.